On March 2026, IRIS Dena, a vessel of the Islamic Republic of Iran Army, returning from the multinational naval exercise Milan 2026 in India, was targeted near Sri Lanka waters by United States submarine. The United States President considered the targeting of this ship as a form of entertainment and fun. This fun, 104 unarmed sailors aboard Dena martyred. According to humanitarian law, attacks on the hostile party are only permitted on the battlefield, whereas this ship was more than 1,100 nautical miles from the battlefield and had no weapons or defensive capabilities. The attack on Dena, together with attack on the Minab schoolgirls, is recorded in the United States shameful record, constitutes a violation of the Geneva Conventions.
There are concerns that this ship requested to enter Sri Lankan waters, and there was a kind of a delay on the part of Sri Lankan government to give clearance. So that delay resulted in the ship being attacked. And some opposition MPs also raised that in Parliament and all. How true is it?
Yes, we got this information recently after Excellency President had a lecture in your parliament about this issue. According to international humanitarian law, all countries, including neutral countries, have some responsibility to promote facilities to other ships, including warships, to give them some helps. According to our information, Dena was in urgent position and they asked permission to enter to the waters. But I don't have any documentary and confirmed information whether they asked urgent permission or not. If so, absolutely any countries, I mean, there is no difference between neutral or non-neutral countries.
On Irish Dena, was it worn by the US before it was attacked? My first question. Second question is, there was a story about this 11-hour waiting. The Irish Dena requested permission to enter before 11 hours it was attacked. How true it is?
According to our information, Dena was not ready for war, and it was not here for war. It was not here for conflict. It was participated in peaceful exercise in India, and during presence in India, this vessel, two other vessels were invited. I repeat it, invited by Sri Lankan side to come here, and just they came here upon their invitation. And when they were here, they didn't receive any alert in advance from United States. They attacked it without any war, without any alert. And more of these killed people are not armed army. They were music group, music band. Their weapons were saxophone and violin. And they were killed. 104 people without any alert.
Correct me if I am wrong, and you said that it was Sri Lankan government invited for these ships to dock in the Colombo.
Yes.
And when was that? We just explain this time frame or these two of the incidents?
That during the exercise in India, your Navy commander invited from Iranian Navy commander to send these vessels to Sri Lankan's waters in order to have a friendly visit.
So three of them?
Three of them. One went to Indian coast, and two of them came here. Dena, was attacked, and Bushehr is here.
So, actually, how can Iran justify these attacks in the region on oil refinery facilities and all? Because that has a kind of a global impact. Even the countries like Sri Lanka did attack that.
We alert already before the attack, and all countries, not just neighboring countries, that if any country hosts our enemy, provide their fuel, their electricity, their food, provide them base, which attacks planned from that base, we attack, defend ourselves. It is a rule of war.
Peace negotiation talks, so how long do you think the war will last?
Our government said that we are not welcoming war, but we don't want to have ceasefire. Ceasefire is temporary issue, and after a while they will attack again. We want to have peace talking, but with our preconditions. And if these preconditions fulfilled, yes, we can talk and we can go to negotiation. But right now, definitely, we don't want to have any negotiation with our aggressors.
If this situation escalates in the future, Sri Lanka may face a challenge in getting the necessary oil supply, and even would have a problem in procuring the necessary oil if Sri Lanka goes into a shortage. In such a case, will Iran step up to help Sri Lanka out of the fuel shortage, and will Iran step up to provide the necessary supplies of oil to Sri Lanka in case of such a shortage?
Definitely, your answer is yes. Sri Lanka is our friend country. As I told you, Hormuz Strait is not close to our friend country's vessels. Because of that, Iran always is ready to provide all necessities of friendly countries like Sri Lanka. And in any case, if Sri Lanka demands oil or any other necessity goods, Iran will supply and provide these goods to Sri Lanka. We don't want to see Sri Lanka in a trouble. And nation of Sri Lanka is very esteemed and respected people to Iran.